Hey everyone, I'm Trevor and today we're at the Courtyard by Marriott here in Anaheim, and we are going to give you a hotel review and room tour and take you to that awesome water park. So let's get going. And here we are, the Courtyard by Marriott. I have wanted to stay at this hotel for quite a long time. I'm so excited to check it out. One of the main reasons, the main draws for us is this awesome water park that you can see from the street. We always see it. We've always wanted to stay. And here we are going to stay. They've got wonderful Halloween decorations up. I've already been in the hotel earlier this morning when we dropped off our car. They are valet only for parking, and it was $40 a night, just for your awareness. But we actually haven't gone in and explored this hotel very much. I just checked in very briefly, and so now we're gonna come on in to the main lobby here. And I mean, just take a look at how decorated this is. This is for Halloween. I would love to see it for Christmas too, but they've got wonderful decorations. Nice spacious lobby here. Check-in is over off to my right. Well, we just picked up our bags, which from Bill Services, which is right out front there, and we dropped these off this morning. We got here at about 7:30. The room was not ready at the time, so we dropped our bags at Bell Services, and now we actually got a call at about 11 o'clock that our room was ready. Pretty great, 11. And so now we're just going to take a look at the rest of the hotel as we walk around here. It does say elevators right here. Garage access only. We don't want garage access. They've got a nice little seating area here, some tables. They've got a bistro. We'll talk about the bistro in a bit. Gift shop. I'm sure we'll explore their gift shop in a bit as well. We're just headed to our room first and foremost. Some more Halloween decorations there. Restrooms over off to our right. And I see another bank of elevators straight ahead. So these are the elevators that we are looking for. They're just decorated everywhere. This is awesome. Oh man, this is awesome. They're fantastic. And we are on the 3rd floor. There are 6 total floors in here. And here's just a look at the bistro bar. Some information about that, their hours of operation, a QR code to scan for the menu. And it is available from 6:30 to 11 p.m. And I think we're 322. Is that what it is? The odds are on the right. Evens are going to be on the left. And here's a look at our room. I will come by the bathroom again in just a second. This is a 1-bedroom, 2-queen water park view with a balcony suite. And so I want to show you the outside here is the water park view. And you can see Space Mountain right there as well. And so we've got the check-in here for the Surfside Water Park, and this just looks so great. We're gonna go out to that water park in just a few moments. There is a bunk bed in here, and the kids are going to be sleeping on that. Opposite the bunk beds is 2 couches and like a little living room area. Here we have the TV, a desk, some drawers, a coffee machine. We've got a Keurig here with a few complimentary K-cups that you can put in there. What is the type of that? Original roast. We've also got decaf. So 3 original roasts and a decaf, some cups, ice chest. I'm assuming, yep. Refrigerator and a microwave. Always good to note microwaves. Not a lot of hotels will have microwaves. Not a separate freezer in here, but we do have a mini fridge up there. And then let's check out what's down here. It looks like just some open space. It is divided, so it's not like large enough to stick a suitcase or anything, but there is that there. From the living room, we're going to step over into the bedroom, if you will, the master bedroom is what I would call it, but there's 2 queens in here. It's not a master bedroom. And so the drapes were closed in here. The curtains, I'll open those back up. And here is our balcony. So let me open this up. Here we go. We've got a little balcony and our view of the theme park and the water park from our little balcony. Now, it looks like a lot of the rooms have little balconies, but our particular room has a larger balcony. Not that there's any chairs out here, mind you, but we do have a little bit larger of a balcony space. Coming back inside the room, I do note that there is a chair in here, and this is just a closet. So there's only one bathroom, the one out in the main hallway. They've got a closet in here with a luggage rack down there, but we don't have any extra bedding or anything up there. We'll check the other closet in the main hallway in just a moment. And here is that closet right next to the door, the exit out of this room. We do have a safe in here, and hangers, an iron and ironing board, another luggage rack, but it does not look like extra pillow or blanket at all. Now let's walk into the bathroom here. We have 2 sinks straight ahead. Yes, I'm still wearing my San Diego shirt because we filmed 5 videos today. So if you're wondering why I'm always wearing this shirt, it's just the same day. Here is the shower. Really nice looking shower. I also want to note that they do have a bathtub. This is very important to me. Benjamin would not take showers for the longest time. And so those showers that don't have bathtubs, when a hotel only has those, I'm not the biggest fan of those, so I'm glad that they have a bathtub in here. They also have the on-the-wall pumps for body wash, shampoo, and conditioner, but that's not it. They also have a second shower in here, and this is the kind that doesn't have the tub, but they have both. That's the important part here. They have another shower. You can take a look at the shower head there, and then the toilet is in this room. So we do have the toilet sectioned off from the other room, so somebody could be in here and somebody else could be having a shower in theory, or getting ready for the day, that sort of thing. So I do love that, especially that they have a separated toilet room for the bathroom here, the restroom at the Courtyard by Marriott. I would imagine that the extra pillow and blanket are going to be available upon request. If you just call the front desk and ask them if you need those, they can bring them on up. It's not something that comes stocked in the room, but that would definitely be available when you ask. Took the hat and the glasses off and everything. I'm just resting and relaxing a minute before we go into the water park. I did want to mention a few things about this hotel that we learned. We're still going to explore some of those other things that we passed earlier. Don't worry about that. We're going to show you the water park up close and personal and our thoughts on that as well. But I did want to let you know that I found a few things out. First off, I want to say thank you to the Courtyard by Marriott and Getaway Today, who both came together and made this possible for us to stay here. This is a complimentary visit, meaning that we did not pay for this. I want to be completely upfront and clear with it, with you guys on that. We live in San Diego. We have very few instances where we need to stay up here locally, and so we're going to start reaching out to some of the local hotels where we can provide you guys reviews here on the channel if they're going to give us complimentary visits. And the Courtyard by Marriott was so gracious in doing that, and Getaway Today helped to make that possible as well. So I want to say thank you to them first off. Secondly, I do want to let you know that Getaway Today is the preferred way to book this hotel. In fact, Getaway Today has the lowest guaranteed rates for the Courtyard by Marriott that you can find on the internet. There are rates on Getaway Today that the Courtyard by Marriott can't even put on their own website. So we have the guaranteed best rates with Getaway Today, and you can check out their website. I do want to let you know that you have to purchase tickets in order to purchase it online through Getaway's website, a hotel ticket package. If you just need a hotel, like you're a Magic Key holder, they can accommodate that, but you will have to call Getaway Today on the phone for them to make that arrangement for you. Additionally, I wanted to let you know that if you're looking at dates and you don't see any availability for this hotel on Getaway Today's website, again, give them a call. Getaway Today has assured me that if they were to call the Courtyard on your behalf, that there is a high probability that they'll be able to open up availability because Getaway Today and the Courtyard by Marriott have such a good, close working relationship. So just a couple of insider hacks there if you're looking to book this hotel. I know we have kind of always eyed it up and always wanted to come here because of the water park. So I'm so excited to get the opportunity to try it out. Now, let's go to that water park. We're on our way down to the water park now, and I noticed that they have a guest laundry room here. And we've got some washers and dryers in there. It does require a guest key card, and it doesn't have the hours listed here. There is also an ice machine. James pushed 2 in the elevator, and we're like, why are we getting off on 2? And he's like, 'cause that's where the water park is. I pushed L to go to the lobby, and he paid attention. I didn't. It is definitely on 2, fitness center and water park. And so here's a look at the fitness center. We'll just scan through there so that you can see some exercise balls and some workout machines, some free weights as well. But here we go. It says pool whirlpool. Hang on, Benjamin. They do have towels here that you can grab, and we'll probably have to grab a couple of these. We'll grab 4. And here it is, Surfside Water Park. All right. Oh, they got more towels over here. All right, here we go. So excited. First thing I noticed is they got a little 1-foot kiddie pool, which is great. I love when hotels have that. Accommodates for the younger members of the family. We also have a really awesome looking splash zone that the kids are going to love. And then the bigger water slides in the back. They also have a pool. Oh, the dump bucket just went. I love dump buckets. Now, I did not bring my GoPro, so I'm not actually going to take the camera on any of the slides or anything, but I just wanted to show you what is here. They've got a hot tub in here, and they asked that if any kids go in the hot tub, that a parent is with them. And then they have a 3.5-foot deep swimming pool over there as well. And this is all on the 2nd floor of the hotel. We're gonna go grab places to put our towels here, probably at one of the tables, because it doesn't look like any of the, like they don't have 4 sets of lounge chairs. So we might just grab a table. It's fine. Just grab a table. Yeah, I'm okay with that. The water park does require reservations, and so even if you are a guest of the hotel, I mean, you have to be a guest of the hotel, but that just because you're a guest of the hotel doesn't mean that you actually get to come to the water park, you know, without anything else. You have to make a reservation. They have 3 different time slots available. I don't remember what the first time slot is, but the time slot that we picked is 12 to 6. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now, so we have 3 hours. They actually close from 6 to 7. Then it reopens from 7 to 10. It's also closed from 11 to 12, which is why
the first time slot is 9 to 11.
Okay.
It's for the people who have morning checkout.
Yeah.
But they can, so you could still come back to the water park again in the morning.
Okay.
Parts of it before you check out.
So it's very, very short hours in the morning and the evening. This is the longest time slot, 6 to 12. By the sounds of it, they don't exactly like run out of reservations. So if you 12 to 6. What did I say?
6 to 12.
Oh, my bad. So the largest time slot is what we have right here, which is 12 to 6. And honestly, it doesn't really look like they run out of reservations. You just want you to make them to make sure that, it doesn't, like, maybe on really, really popular days it might overbook and that sort of thing. But I do want you to know that they close for those hours between reservations. But if you come during the 7 to 10 reservation, check this out. They told us that you can watch the fireworks right from here. There is Matterhorn. The fireworks shoot off right about over here. And so you could grab, one of these chairs here by the side, or you could just be hanging out in the pool and you could watch the fireworks in the distance. And so you can watch your fireworks right here from the pool if you wanted to. We're probably not going to do that today. I think our plan is to go back into the park for the evening. And so we want to be in there for the fireworks, but you could watch fireworks right here from the water park. Here's a closer up look at some of those slides. We're going to go down them in a minute. Benjamin's already up there. He went straight up there. So excited. Oh, he already came down and went back up again? Oh, James just came out over there. So this is going to be really awesome and fun. Like I said, we're going to hang out here for a couple of hours, but I'm not going to film anything more than what you see right now. But this looks awesome and we're so excited. Also, I should mention that today is Friday, October 11th. October is still plenty warm. It's 82 degrees right now, and the high of 84. So plenty warm enough for water park. It was pretty chilly in the morning, but that's okay. It warms up, gets warm later on in the day. I mean, I've seen days in November that are in the 90s. It is an exception rather than the norm. So you could plan for like a November trip and still enjoy the water park, but I would try to stick within the months of like May to October for water park. And just for the most enjoyment out of it. At my kids' ages, which is 10 and 7, we have been spending the vast majority of time on the water slides. I want to share some more information about it. So there are 2 big water slides. That's Benjamin right there. And one of them is closed. The blue one is closed. The yellow one is open to the air. Now the blue one is faster while the yellow one is slower, and I'll show you why in a second. From the back end here, you can see the slide configurations. The blue one comes down and always goes in like a corkscrew fashion, which as you go down the corkscrew builds up a lot of momentum. You can actually feel some very significant G-forces in there. By the time you come out, you shoot out the other end. You never really are in risk of like hurting yourself or anything. It's just really super fun and fast. The yellow one, on the other hand, starts to corkscrew, but then it changes and goes the other direction. So it first turns to the right, and then it turns to the left. And this change in direction halts your momentum, slowing you down significantly. The only way to get up to the slides is by stairs. They don't have any handicap accessibility. And you do need to be at least 40 inches tall to ride the water slides. We saw some people getting food, and Amy noticed that they have a QR code here where you can order food and beverages right here to the table. They even have our table number listed there. So I want to look and see if I can look at the menu. I have to put my phone down here, Amy's phone down here, because I couldn't see anything with the glare up there. So we're Surfside table number 19, and it looks like you can order Starbucks here. You can order dinner, social snacks. We got French fries and dip duo, skillet meatballs, grilled chicken and bacon quesadilla, loaded tots, hummus, classic chicken wings, pepperoni flatbread. Bistro Classics, they have the Bistro Burger, grilled chicken sandwich, buffalo fried chicken sandwich, a 3-cheese, grilled cheese and tomato soup, baked 4 cheese mac and cheese, spicy rigatoni, lots of stuff here, wow. Just lots and lots of options. I think that they were going through all of those social snacks, Bistro Classics. Starbucks, looks like you can order pretty much any Starbucks drink, standard Starbucks drinks anyway, up here. And non-alcoholic beverages, Pepsi, they have Pepsi products. So that'll answer that question. They have some Red Bull, a few other things here too. But Pepsi products as far as the soda goes. And they also have wine and beer as well. Non-alcoholic cocktails. Nothing listed under there. So we've been here about an hour now. How many times did you go down the slide?
20.
Or more.
30.
Something like that, huh?
50.
Was it a great amount of fun?
Mm-hmm.
You liked it?
Yep.
So we came down to the bistro to get some dinner, and until 5 o'clock they actually have their lunch menu. This is the same menu that you saw at the pool. So all the same stuff here. We can order straight from the bistro, and that's what we're gonna order. I don't know what yet. We're gonna look at the menu and figure it out. And while we're waiting for the food to be available, I am gonna go in here and check out the gift shop. Got some standard Minnie and Mickey shirts with mom, dad, grandma, grandpa. And some Star Wars stuff over here, pretty cool. Look at all the mug options. I love the little airplane neck pillows as well. We've got some shot glasses here as well. Something you don't really see at Disney very much is the shot glasses. The standout favorite for me has got to be Winnie the Pooh here. We have a crazy ton of shirt options here, which is good. Lots of shirt options, some Thai Beanie Babies, unrelated to Disney by the looks of it. And then we've got some more like home goods plus lanyards, backpack, and some stuffies. There are some sundry type items, things that you might need if you forgot them at home. Sunscreen, Dramamine, wet ones, and a hand sanitizer. Got some hats over here. Different choices. Ponchos and some floaties if you need floaties for the pool, that sort of thing. A couple of drinks and snacks. Even have some cereal cups here, mac and cheese, Easy Mac. Ooh, Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts is good. And popcorns, especially since they have microwaves in the room. That's a really good idea for a snack. And they've got some alcohol, and here some milk. Milk, always good to make note of. Chapstick, comb, crazy glue, Tide pens, toothbrushes, shavers, nail clippers. Of course, we have different medicines: Advil, Tylenol, NyQuil, Looks like diapers and wipes down here, backup situations, some feminine products, and we've got Band-Aids, shampoo and conditioner, I guess, if you need like specific stuff. And even some baby ones over here, Johnson & Johnson. As somebody who wears contacts, I also noticed they have some contact solution. I ordered our food at 4:51, so we're gonna see how long it takes them to make it. That's something that I'm curious about because I don't really see anywhere for them to make it out here. They must make it somewhere else. The bistro that's out here is like, you know, coffee and that sort of thing. I'm just curious how long this takes. We'll see. The food came at 5:05, so it's about 14 minutes, and now we're gonna show you. We got it brought it back to our room. We're gonna show it to you. Okay, so this is Benjamin's kids cheeseburger. Comes with a side of fruit. James's kids chicken tenders. Comes with a side of fruit. Both of these were $7. Here's my mac and cheese. This was $15.50. I was hoping that this was going to be a little bit bigger than this. Looks a lot smaller than I was expecting.
But this is really heavy.
I mean, it does look pretty dense at the same time. And here's Amy's. Maybe it's just because it fills the box a little bit better. I think this was $14.50. What did you get exactly?
Avocado BLT.
Avocado BLT. All right.
No, avocado turkey sandwich. I don't know.
It is 7:11 in the evening, and we are headed back into the park. I am going to walk you to the park from this hotel so that you can see the distance and the time that it takes to walk in. Again, 7:11. We are walking out of our hotel room, headed back into the park for the evening. We are going to be pulling a park close strategy video for you guys. The first time that we've stayed to park close in quite some time. James and I are going to be the ones that are going to try to do it. Amy and Benjamin actually already went back into the park. James and I were watching the Padre game. Sadly, I think we're going to lose, so we just decided to leave and head into the park ourselves. However, James and I are going to be the ones that are going to make it to 12 o'clock tonight if we can. So right here is Harbor Boulevard. We're actually going to swing a left. And walking by, oh, by the way, there's a Mimi's Cafe right there, which is a sit-down restaurant. And we've got a Panera Bread right here along the walk to the park. If you're looking for other options besides what we ate there at the bistro. Food was pretty good at the bistro, mind you. We did not do any reviews. The mac and cheese ended up being filling enough. Just met one of our viewers on the walk here. Shout out to the gentleman from Toronto that we just met. Love to meet you guys if we see you in the parks, definitely. Well, I'm not even in the park. Please do feel free to say hello. Always happy to meet folks. We mentioned the Panera Bread. Then we have a McDonald's open here on the left. And I think that's going to be about it for the food. The next couple of buildings are all going to be different hotels. But the park is actually pretty close. Like we're not too far away. That traffic light right there, I think is the one that we're aiming for. And then that traffic light is the cross to get over into the park. Here we are. We made it to the traffic light, and we're just going to head straight across. Really not bad. It's turning right now. Amy gave me a heads up that the security lines are pretty crazy right now, though. So you're going to have to factor that in, security lines. When we came through this morning, because we parked at the hotel at 7:30 this morning, they let us do that. I don't know if I mentioned that. They let us do that to drop off our bags. Not every hotel will do that, depending on how much room they have, because, you know, if they have very few parking spots, they can't afford to give them to guests before check-in if the guests who haven't checked out yet are still using the existing ones that they have. So pretty great that the Courtyard was able to accommodate us in that way. We always call ahead of time just to make sure. And we dropped off our car this morning. Security to get through at about 7:40 in the morning was maybe about 5 minutes or so. James reminded me that we also had a line to get into the park too. There were some pretty massive lines just to get through the ticketing area where they scan your tickets. And so we barely made it into the park by rope drop because of those long lines combined. But about a 5 to 7 minute walk, 5 minutes for security. And usually like, 2 or 3 minutes to get into the park, but took us about 8 this morning. So all said, it was about 20 minutes from the hotel to inside Disneyland earlier with all the security and things. We'll see what we are encountering here. At 6 minutes from the moment that we left, we are coming upon the security line, and quite a bit longer than I would expect for this time of night, surprisingly. But then again, I don't usually come in off a harbor this late at night. We usually park over at Mickey and Friends. Hardly anyone coming in that way this time of night. Security took 10 minutes, and now we are coming into this area. In fact, it only took 10 minutes because we were in a line that was having issues. They ended up closing our line, and then that line started merging into 2 other lines. The lines to get into DCA, pretty much non-existent over there. To get into Disneyland, also pretty much non-existent. They're just having some issues with security. Otherwise, we got in fairly quickly. I think this might be the first time we've been here at Halloween at night. Usually we're not here at night until after the time change, when it's like dark at 5:30. So this is my first look at Halloween at night here this year. And we'll come in this way. So under ordinary circumstances, it would take you 6 minutes to walk here, and then however long security. Ended up being 10 minutes tonight, but just factor that in whenever you are making your trip from the hotels. Well, we did it. We made it midnight, and it's about 12:10 a.m. at the moment. We are headed back to our hotel, and I know that inevitably some of you will want to know if it is safe to walk back to the Courtyard at night. Harbor Boulevard is definitely safe, but I want to show it to you. First off, I want to show you how many people are actually leaving the park. And this will be like a constant flow pretty much from fireworks on out. And so, at least here, still on Disneyland property, lots and lots of people. We have made it across the street. The entrance to Disneyland right back there. And now we need to walk this direction to get to our hotel. And you can see that there are other people walking with us at the moment. We even have some staff from other hotels pretty visible along this walkway. So I definitely feel, I know I'm a guy, and the guys don't feel the same level of threat as you ladies do when we're out, walking around and things. But even so, I feel absolutely nothing sketchy about this area at all. Oh, and look, that whole group that we've been walking with, they're going to the Courtyard too. I like their lights on the outside. Very nice and colorful now that it's dark. They really went all out with their decorations. I appreciate that a lot. It is the next morning now, and we are just getting ready to check out. Any thoughts about the hotel?
I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was very nice.
The water park was definitely the best part.
Yeah. The one nice thing with this water park, so I know in the past we've talked about the Howard Johnson, their water park. Their water park is great too. However, their water park would probably be great for the 3 to 6-year-old age.
They have basically just like the little splash pad area.
So it's still great. It's a great starting water park. Whereas these slides were definitely, I think you have to be 40 inches to ride the slides. So keep that in mind if you're coming with kids. They do have the little splash pad area here too, with I think one little slide. But to ride big slides over here, you have to be 40 inches. But I did like that it was like the next step up, because the blue slide was really fast. Yeah. So
the water park was definitely the best feature, and the reason why probably most people are going to book to stay here. As far,
great too.
Yeah, the location is also really good as well. If there is one complaint about the hotel, I try to be completely transparent and honest in our videos, and even though they provided us a complimentary stay, I want you to know that that's not changing or coloring my review. I'm not holding any punches or anything like that. We had internet issues here. The building we're in is like a cell phone dead zone. In fact, one point my cell phone and Amy's both showed SOS on it. Like, that's how bad it is. If we sit over closer to the window, I get like LTE in one bar. but my internet just wouldn't work at all. And I tried to join the Wi-Fi here, and I would get one of those like exclamation marks on the Wi-Fi bar, and it said no internet connection. I called the front desk. I said, is there a trick to joining your Wi-Fi? And they said, no, let me just forward you to IT. So I got sent to some off-center IT that handles all Marriott properties, and the guy literally had to have me go in, like, change a bunch of settings in the actual Wi-Fi, and he had to manually connect me via an IP. It took about 15 to 20 minutes for this process.
For everybody, though?
I don't know, and I can't say that
we're just in a weird room where, you know, we're in like a dead zone.
Well, and again, that's what I can't speak to. I got put in, they told me they upgraded the room because we're with Getaway, so they gave us a nice room. They gave us one with that, like, extra balcony. Not everybody has that big extra balcony.
A room with bunk beds for the kids, too. Like, just a 2-queen room.
So they gave us a nicer room. I wouldn't have expected to have issues. And here we are with internet issues. I even called the front desk. So it's not like didn't try to solve it elsewhere before I put it in a review. But it took about 15, 20 minutes for us to get connected to the internet, which was just a little frustrating. And the fact that the building's a dead zone didn't help either. So anyway, take that for what you will. We did love this hotel. I feel like the theming, the decorations are awesome. Everything else about this hotel is awesome.
Everything's very nice. Like,
everything's
very clean, like walking into the lobby and stuff. You know, some nights, I don't know what it's like in the summer, you know, if it's if it gets a lot busier here, but it hasn't felt very busy. Even the water park, when we were there, the kids were going up and down to the slide and only had maybe 1 or 2 people in front of them the whole time. It
was great. There was no long lines for anything like that. So, and that's it for our time here today at the Courtyard by Marriott on Harbor Boulevard in Anaheim. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. If you've got questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. I'm always happy to answer them. Click on this video to check out more of my hotel videos. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.